Hey guys, today I'm doing a review on the VTOMAN FLASHSPEED 1500. I am charging it all the way up at 5%, charging my power station. I can start charging while my power station is charging. Great, awesome feature, I love it. This is their tagline, make your life easier. And honestly, that's exactly what it's done. I'll just real quick show you, as I'm showing you the USB-C outputs, 2 of them, 3 regular charge USBs, 1 quick charge USB, a 12 volt, and then right here is where you charge 3 110 house power. It has the option to have like a jumper cable attachment. I don't have that, that's an accessory. And I have a NOCO, so I don't need it. Up here, just extra cables. This cable to charge on my truck. I really don't use this cable because it got so hot one time that it burned out my outlet. I don't think that's an issue with the VTOMAN. I think that's an issue with the wiring in my truck. That's what I suspect. I'm not gonna give these guys a bad deal because honestly, this has been so awesome. Like, I love this and I want to give them a great review, but also I'm gonna let you know for real, like, how long does it last? As far as price point, I'll get into that later, but like the details of it, for the capabilities that you have with 1500 watts, there was no better price point than this one. That's why I got it. If I keep doing giveaways, like this month I'm giving away a 12 volt cooler because I love my set power cooler. I want somebody else to have one too. I really want to do a giveaway for one of these. It'll change someone's life. I'm telling you, it's awesome. I love it. All right, I'm gonna continue packing and getting ready to go. I'm shooting for a 6 p.m. start time. It's 4:57 right now. I'm gonna take some of this stuff, some of these frozen items downstairs into my truck so that my cooler will not have to start off being hot. I don't want to plug my cooler straight into my power source and have it drain 30% just getting it cool. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pack my cooler with some very cold items, plug my cooler into the truck and have it cool down. Once it's at its cold temperature, then I plug it into the VTOMAN. I don't know if you can hear the cicadas, but you can hear how hot it is. It's so hot out here. So this cooler is gonna be super hot inside. Yeah, I mean, it's super warm. So if I was to plug that straight into the VTOMAN, I'm not even giving the VTOMAN a shot to show me how long it can last because it's gonna use half the power just to cool down the cooler. So I'm gonna plug it in here, turn it on. I'll leave it on Eco Cool so it doesn't drain a lot from the battery, and wipe it out real quick. Always start as fresh as you possibly can. Okay, nice and clean. This cold stuff that I just took out of the fridge has been out here for not even 2 minutes and it's already sweating. I do not like letting my truck idle, but it's only going to be for a little bit while this cools down. Okay, I'm taking my power station down, putting it in the truck. Okay, I'm walking out the door. Time is 6:07. Okay guys, it's 6:10 p.m. July 10th, 2025. My cooler is plugged into the truck because my truck is turned on right now and I don't have to use my power supply, so I'm not going to. And I'm off. That has been happening. And the E1 error on this cooler means that it's not getting enough power. So that's kind of been on my mind. I gotta go and get my battery checked. So I'm gonna head to O'Reilly's and have them check my battery. Also, you'll see now that I turned the truck on, that's gonna go away in just a little bit. Now that my truck is on again, it's good to go. But I'm heading straight to O'Reilly's to go get my battery looked at. Okay guys, I left O'Reilly's. There was nothing wrong with my battery. Fuse that runs my 12 volt outlets doesn't allow for, you know, that big of a load. So anyways, I came to a car wash. I turned on my power supply. So it's at 93% right now. I was charging my phone on it, and my 12 volt cooler is now plugged into it. I am so thirsty, so it's awesome. I get to just reach in, and this is super cold. It is 8:30. I just got to the laundromat. I'm gonna make something to eat. VTOMAN for less than 3 hours. I'm at 85%. I'm now at 74%. Truck is totally fresh and aired out. I'm at 72% at 10:07 p.m. I just pulled this out of the freezer or of the fridge, and you can tell, I mean, it's cold. So even on nights where it's really hot, something like having a very cold sip of water really helps to cool you down. And my VTOMAN is at 55%. It's been about 8 hours. It is 6:43 and it's 74 degrees outside. I left the windows cracked, so it feels really good in here. It's nice and cool. VTOMAN is at 41%. My cooler is at 41 degrees. I'm gonna make a protein shake. Really cold water. To make my shake, I'm gonna use this Cuisinart immersion blender. I just made my morning protein shake, and it is still at 41%. So it didn't do anything. Like, I mean, awesome. Okay, so cooler still at 41. Battery still at 41. I have my protein shake. And the thing that I think I really just want to emphasize with these power supplies is that the temperature of the atmosphere really, really matters. Right now it's 74 degrees. So the cooler is not really having to work very hard to cool. And so if the cooler's not working hard, the battery supply is not working hard, which is great. Another pro is I'm not going to drink this whole thing right now, so it's going back in the cooler. 7:13 a.m. and it's at 39%. It's about 90 degrees outside. It is 12:13 p.m. and I'm at 24%. And I have not opened the cooler at all. It's 3:42 p.m. Friday, July 11th. I'm at 11% still. Everything is still incredibly cold. Okay, I'm sitting in the back seat of this truck. I just got in here and already I'm sweating. So it is pretty hot in here and still at 11%. And I'm gonna go ahead and just plug in this fan. This fan is gonna let me know exactly when the power goes out. There it went. 4:56 p.m. Now I'm gonna take my power station upstairs to charge it. Okay, my VTOMAN is now fully charged again. To summarize, the pros of the VTOMAN FLASHSPEED 1500 are that it charges quickly, 0 to 100 in 1 hour. It gives you the capabilities to enjoy the comforts of home, on the road, at the lake, on the beach, or in an emergency situation. It's also a big help for new moms who need to keep stuff like cold baby milk, teething rings, or snacks handy. You also don't need to carry it to charge it if you have a heavy-duty extension cord and an outlet nearby. Cons are that it didn't last as long as I initially thought it would, but that might just be me having to manage my own expectations of the battery life. In my next video, I'll do a review for the 400-watt solar panel, which gave me more off-grid capabilities. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you found it helpful, please like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks.